All right. Good afternoon, folks. We are here live this afternoon for our starting back up with our springtime lunch and learn series at NexCore AI. And we are here talking about how AI without risk, how to implement AI securely while increasing business performance. And again, we're back here again. We were running a little late today. We had some technical difficulties with our software, and I apologize for being late as we should be almost getting over. But however, today has just been a little bit hectic. But we're going to go ahead and get started, okay? Look, today isn't about just learning AI tools. It's about understanding what AI is already doing inside of your business and whether it's helping you or exposing you. The shift has already happened, folks. So we're going to go ahead and deep dive into a few things here. And I'm going to kind of tell you why the shift and what is here, right? AI is no longer a future initiative. It's already embedded in how work gets done across teams, departments, and decisions. You may think that AI is something that you're rolling out, but in reality, it has already spread it. So without structure, without oversight, and without protection. This is what I believe that businesses believe versus what businesses are actually happening. Businesses believe that we're experimenting with AI carefully versus what's actually happening is AI is being used daily without visibility, without a policy, and without accountability. This gap between perception and reality is where risk lives. Now, AI increases speed, but without structure, it also increases exposure, inconsistency, and liability. Speed alone is not an advantage, it's controlled execution. So, the question that every business owner must answer is AI operating as a structured asset in your business or as an uncontrolled risk you haven't discovered yet? AI is entering the business from the bottom up, and adoption is not being driven by leadership. It is being driven by individuals trying to work faster. Marketing teams, sales reps, operations staff, each one is making independent decisions about AI or how AI is being used. This is not strategy. Every time an employee enters information into a public AI tool, you lose control of that data. Client details, financial information, and internal documentation. Once entered, it is no longer fully within your control. This is already happening in most businesses, whether leadership knows it or not. So, this is the real issue. AI is not the risk, unmanaged AI is the risk. Now, why are businesses getting this wrong? Well, I tell you, most businesses didn't plan for this. AI adoption has moved faster than business strategy. So, instead of structured implementation, what we're seeing is reactive usage. Teams are experimenting, leaders are catching up, and risks are accumulating quietly. The tool first mistake, because this is what I see a lot of people are doing. They're looking at a tool first and they're finding what tool works best for them, like let's use ChatGPT or let's just try this AI platform. But the problem is tools without structure create inconsistent outcomes, unclear ownership, and increased exposure. Tools do not replace strategy, folks. It just does not. The absence of guardrails are extremely high. And in most organizations, there are no clear rules around this. Now, what data can be used, which tools are around or approved, and how outputs should be validated. So without the guardrails, every employee becomes their own decision maker. This is where the training gap comes in and how we can help effectively use that. Employees are expected to use AI effectively, but without being trained to use it responsibly, they rely on guesswork, online tips, trial and error. This is not compatibility, this is risk. So AI is not just a tool, it's an operational layer. AI is now influencing decision makers, communication, execution, which means it must be treated like finance, security, and operations with ownership and oversight and standards. This requires a different approach. AI cannot be adopted casually. It must be designed intentionally, governed centrally, and implemented strategically. Otherwise, the risk will scale with the usage. The risk will scale with the usage. Now, this is how introducing a structured approach looks like. To use AI effectively without exposing your business, you need a system, not scattered efforts. You need a framework that allows you to see what's happening, control how it's used, protect what matters the most, and improve performance over time. The AI without risk framework by NexCore AI looks like this: a structured model for implementing AI without compromising security, compliance, and or performance. It's built on 4 pillars: visibility, control, protection, and optimization. This is the difference between businesses that scale safely and those that create problems that they do not see yet. Protection is not optional. As AI adoption increases, so does scrutiny, legally, operationally, and from clients. Businesses that fail to protect their data will eventually be forced to react under pressure. The goal is to prevent, not recover. The cost of waiting is the longer AI remains unmanaged, the more risk accumulates, the harder it becomes to correct, and the greater the potential impact. This is not a future issue. It is a present one. This is present right now, folks. So, what most businesses will do is this: they will continue as they are, assuming everything is fine until something forces them to address it. But what smart businesses do is they take control early, they put structure in place, and then they turn AI into an advantage safety. How we can help you is this: NexCore AI, through a focused AI strategy consultation, we can help you identify your current AI risk, assess your exposure, design a structured implementation plan, and align AI with your business goals. What you will walk away with is clear visibility into your AI usage, a defined strategy, practical next steps, and confidence in how AI is being used. So I'm going to put up a QR code so you can look at some information. And if you're serious about using AI without exposing your business, scan this QR code or type in the scheduling link that's right above the top, www.nexcoreai.net/AI-consulting, or you can go to their website, to the browser, and book a one-on-one consultation with me. And with that, this will be able to start the roadmap where you need to be. Now, security always plays a part in working with AI. So if you're not properly secured, and if you are utilizing, which I know you're utilizing AI, but while you're utilizing AI, if your current IT team, co-managed team, basically person who knows IT, he or she is your right-hand person, if they're not implementing the security around the current usage of utilizing AI, ChatGPT or Copilot, Gemini, etc., then you need to scan this QR code and book a session with me so we can get together and we can talk about how we can create a strategic roadmap for you on how you can implement AI so you can prevent going wrong in the rest of the year of 2026. Listen, folks, I definitely thank you for joining us for this quick Lunch and Learn series. We'll be back here again next week talking about our Lunch and Learn series again on how you can utilize AI in your business without the risk, or how you can manage your risk while using AI. The biggest thing you want to do is create a strategy. You want to be strategic on how to utilizing it, and you want your employees and your staff to be all on the same page on how it's implemented in your business without risk. We'll see you again next week, folks. Thanks again for joining us. We will talk to you again later. Bye-bye.